Do you think those basketball hoops are a nuisance in your neighborhood? If you are being bothered by the constant echoing noise of a bouncing ball and thumping of the basketball on the concrete, well, you're not alone because it causes disturbance and you don't have your peace of mind while you're sitting in your backyard relaxing and there is a bunch of children gathered and playing basketball all afternoon and sometimes throughout the evening. And so some city and some counties they have a noise ordinance, or sometimes they are flexible and sometimes they're very strict. So if you go to your county, you can find out if it's allowed and you can file a complaint. But there are a lot of places like this neighborhood I moved into. There is every other house has a basketball hoop in front of it, and some of them are placed on the street. So when cars are driving, there is sometimes congestion because they have to drive around it, and then the other car that's coming the other direction, they have to stop and be careful with somebody throwing the ball and doesn't end up in front of them. So I don't even know why they allow that to begin with. Do you agree some people to have that basketball placed in front of their house? And let me know if it bothers you or if you're fine with it. But I know most people they don't like that idea. And so that I see another one, they even have a soccer a net. I don't know what's that about, or volleyball. So they have different things. They play. It's like a playground in front of their front yard. And instead of going to a real playground and playing over there, uh, so they don't mind causing disturbance to your next door neighbor. And some neighbors they have it in their driveway, which is a little bit better than being in front of the street and causing uh, street blockage or something like that. But the other thing I wanted to mention, if you live in an HOA community, let's say your house is located in a deed restricted community, HOA, homeowners association. So those places are very strict. They don't allow you to have no basketball hoops for sure, you know, and they don't even allow you to paint your door certain colors or your house certain colors, and even your plants they have to be somewhat certain length or they give you a fine. And also there is this their management person or the maintenance crew, um, the maintenance person that goes around in the club cart that drive around in the daytime and they look around people who are making violations so that they issue them fines. So if you live in an HOA or if you prefer that rule, they have very strict about that and you can live peacefully if that's your preference. But then again, you have to live with the other strict rules, which is a whole lot. And I used to live in a condo association and homeowners association, and they had so many rules, but people used to break the rules. Like even there was a boy always throwing the ball onto the wall, and I had to complain about it. So, but if you live in a HOA, they have strict rules and you can do a lot of things. Even one time I remember I had the blinds to put up on the window and it was like beige, like cream, and everybody had white. So and then the lady from the board, somebody went and told her, I don't know how she's seeing it. My bedroom was in the back, looking at the grass area. It wasn't by the parking lot. So somebody from the neighbors was friends with the board member, and then they told her She has a different color, which was like similar to white, but it's beige. So she told me it has to be all uniform. You have to have white, plain white, not off white. I mean, it was like, I had to go especially to Lowe's and get those cheap plastic white blinds because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on that. So then I replaced it with the those louver blinds. And yeah, they wanted even the windows from somebody looking from driving by, looking at the condo. They wanted to see everybody has white. So I mean, it looks nice, yeah, but I mean, yeah, unless you have red or yellow, you don't see it till you get really close to it. But I mean, what I'm saying, so in the end, if you move into an HOA community, they're very strict and they look around, especially for people who are doing something a little bit different than somebody else, so that uh, they send them a letter of notification or a notice, so that the next time you do it, they send you a fine. But here in this neighborhood, it's not a community, it's not a HOA community, so everybody is doing whatever they want. And I seen like three, four houses almost next to each other, um, and I hear them, it's like two houses down. I hear them playing basketball after school, children. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, that would bother me if I live here long term, but I have to close the window all the way. Anyway, now it's summer, you have to close the window to, not hear the outside noise. Yeah, I wanted to mention this with you. Let me know if you know anybody who's being bothered with the constant thumping noise of the ball bouncing, and you're trying to, have peace and quiet, or you want to hear your TV, or you want to, not hear constant that noise. As you get older, or you're over 50 or in your 60s, you don't want to be bothered with that noise. I guess that's why they make those 55 plus communities, but then their rules are to the extreme. So it's like two extremes, very flexible or very strict. It must be something in between, like a happy medium a place, which is I don't know what community it is yet, but we'll find it. But anyhow, I wanted to share this with you. Let me know if you are being bothered by any neighbor or somewhere you stayed, that somebody was constantly, playing ball every afternoon, same time, or towards the evening or weekends. Let me know if that was bothering you and to what extent you had to deal with. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully it was helpful. And leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.